Hello, I'm Andy, and here is your weekly horoscope from Sunday, October the 9th to Saturday, October the 15th, 2022. And this is specially for you coming from Taurus. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years. If you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. Your palms are very special. They belong to the energy of the soul. And it's the soul who changes the signs and put new signs and does all that work. And so we are reading the messages of the soul that way. And if you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to introduce the soul into that aspect as well. Because it's a supernatural way to win a lottery. And you need supernatural help. We're going to talk more about all this later. Sunday the 9th, for you coming from Taurus, this is a negative, bad day. Well, at least the morning and afternoon is very bad. You have to be careful that the planets of anger are everywhere and they create accidents of all kinds. Whether you're driving around, whether you're dealing with people, there can be opposition created very fast. So try to remain calm as possible. It won't be easy. You may feel insulted and you may lash back, or you may be overly wanting to expose yourself to danger because the planets will make you do that. So, whoever you don't like, avoid them rather than have a confrontation for anything. Be careful where you work. You can make enemies very quickly. And these are planets that make you do everything in order to blame you. So, mistakes can be made if you expose yourself to danger or expose yourself to risk. So, don't allow that to happen. Evening and nightfall turns wonderful. That's how a day can change for you. The planets of inspiration are there. You can be inspired to do what you want. The planets of travel are there. You can plan travel very easily. The planets of the internet are there. You may deal with people anywhere in the world. So you can do a lot to promote yourself in the evening nightfall. Well, some of the morning, afternoon angry planets may visit you. So you could be easily annoyed or irritated very easily in the evening nightfall as well. So take the soft approach the whole day. Use words which are soft, the tone of voice which is soft, the body language which is soft, and you will quieten these planets down. Enjoy yourself evening and nightfall because music is in the air and you're going to enjoy yourself one way or another. But best of all, you'll be very inspirational with ideas. So go with people you want to impress. Monday the 10th, you coming from Taurus, this is good enough, the morning and afternoon. Not the best, but good enough. It helps to promote you in some way or another, but it may make you a little bit touchy to what's said to you. So you may be oversensitive if somebody is not complimenting you or if somebody is not agreeing with you. So don't go to the extreme of wanting that. Tell yourself to be part of a team would be better because these planets of the morning afternoon will like you to go alone, to make it alone, to go to the limelight and get all the praise by yourself. So they're somehow very selfish planets as well. Well, be part of a team and you'll be safer because one or two of the evening nightfall planets will visit you in the morning afternoon. And they are not very good planets. They bring delays, and so you'll be plagued with delays in the morning afternoon, not being able to finish what's given to you, what's given to your responsibility. And that's how you could be blamed. So tell yourself that teamwork will be the best way to get anything done in the morning afternoon. Your popularity will be there. Evening and nightfall is a gloomy evening and nightfall, frustrating as well. All the plans you make may be cancelled or they may materialize into nothing. So don't be too expectant of anything in the evening nightfall. Just go out if you have to go out. If you don't have to, why bother? Why waste time? But if you have to, then meet people and you know nothing is going to happen, nothing worthwhile. So be polite, meet people, and go home early. Be careful that past problems may catch up with you in the evening nightfall. And people you don't like from your past may also visit you and you won't be happy. So stay away from all these incidental, creative persons who may in the end put trouble on you. Tuesday the 11th. This is an exciting morning and afternoon. Your level of imagination and creativity is making you restless. You want to get things done. You want to meet people. You want to look for that romance and you'll try for it and you probably will do quite well. And so there's every chance of gaining in some way or another in the morning and afternoon. The trouble is the evening nightfall planets are the planets of anger. And they just won't stay in the evening nightfall alone. Some of them will visit you in the morning afternoon. So sometimes when you don't get something, you feel insulted in the morning afternoon. Tell yourself to just let it be. But you are going to get something good in the morning afternoon. If you had work, good news may come in one way or another. If you're in business, you may get some connection with people who will help you. Be careful, especially evening and nightfall. The anger planets are all there. Going out means risk, bodily risk, emotional risk, financial risk. So why even bother to go out? But I can see that your emotional planets would like to keep going in the evening nightfall. So because of them, you go and have some emotional context. But whether words, whether actions, you have to keep them very much stable. In fact, just take the soft approach. Use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, the body language which is soft. Because these planets are going to rile you up. And especially when you can't get what you want, you're going to show your temper. So if you don't have to be out, it's safer that way. Wednesday the 12th, stubbornness, domination. That's what these planets are good for. And that's what they make you. So if you're at work, you can't afford to do that, especially to the managers or especially to the owners and your bosses. So you have to be negotiable. That's the key word. Be negotiable, and on top of that, be flexible to whatever you want and whatever you don't get. You're not going to get much. So don't be unnecessarily stubborn. And if you're in business, don't expand for the sake of expansion. From the evening and nightfall, there are some ego planets who will visit you in the morning, afternoon. So they make you egoistic. And to show off, you may want to expand in business because an opportunity may come. Tell yourself it's not a stable opportunity. It's not worth going into expansion at all. Evening and nightfall improves by a bit, not by much, but by a bit, makes you popular at least. So your popularity is going to be happy. Well, these morning, afternoon planets don't disappear. They like to go on with you in the evening nightfall. And again, the tendency to dominate, the tendency to be stubborn. So throughout the whole day, tell yourself be negotiable all the time and be flexible with whoever at the place of work, in business, or whoever you are going out with in the evening. Thursday, Thursday the 13th. This is not a good morning afternoon. The planets of unexpected badness are there. Their duty is to create any good situation and turn it to be bad. That's how good they are. That's how bad they are. And so what do? They create you to make things go wrong, to say the wrong things and do the wrong things. And how do they do it? They make you impulsive, saying and doing things without thinking. And later on, you will regret a lot. But the damage will already be done. And so you'll be in trouble on this Thursday, the 13th, getting things all very wrong. At your place of work, you could get into deep trouble. You may behave in a rebellious way and show that to your superiors who will not be happy with you. So unexpected bad news can be created by you very easily. And believe me, it's not going to stop there. It's going to give you some headaches. So try your best to have traditional values, which means show respect to the people who you must respect. And the other thing, don't do things which just want to make you different. No need to be different, because to be different means you are attracting trouble. So be rational and follow rules and regulations, and you'll be safer. In fact, just be part of the team where you work or in business would be the best. Evening and nightfall turns very lucky. That's how a day can change for you. And evening and nightfall, you're very imaginative and very creative. And you're going to enjoy yourself with the company that you are in. And everything you say, you're going to be found to be most agreeable. But watch out that one or two of the morning planets of rebelliousness won't just die away. They will come to visit you in the evening. So once in a while in the evening nightfall, you'll feel rebellious. You'll feel saying and doing things which people will not like to see you do or to hear you say. So say less and do less and be part of the group. Planets of romance are there. So you may meet somebody of a romantic venture in the evening nightfall. Friday the 14th. Very quick planets are seen morning and afternoon. These very fast planets, they make you talk fast, they make you act fast, they make you do things fast. Why? They want you to do things all going wrong. That is the plan. So because of that, hastiness and impatience must be quickly controlled. Whether crossing the road, whether walking, whether in your office thinking and doing things and saying things. So a lot can be in trouble very, very fast. And many of them are money planets. So transaction of money can be going against you. You will make a mistake of some kind, investing money, counting money, or dealing with money. So that's going to be very bad news for you. So everything you do and say has to be very calmly, collectedly thought about before you say and do. Evening and nightfall, and of course, arguments can come out from nowhere. Evening and nightfall, the planets of stubbornness are there. So your evening nightfall, you're going to be stubborn, or others may do so, and you'll be stubborn yourself. And of course, domination planets are there. And so, what do? You can't be humble. No need to be humble. Tell yourself, be agreeable at least. And even if you are not agreeable, tell yourself, don't say a word. Otherwise, you're going to be drawn into some kind of opposition very fast. Worse still, the morning, afternoon quick planets may visit you in the evening nightfall and make you hasty and impatient. And therefore, you will be drawn into some kind of opposition where your stubbornness may be to be blamed. So sometimes to go out, you have to choose your company very carefully. When you sense that the company is troublesome, go leave it and go home. Saturday the 15th. This is a wonderful morning afternoon. The planets of inventiveness and the planets of creativity are there. You'll be the most charming person ever. The planets will make sure you do that, and people will love to be with you in their company. Chase for that romance if you want. You'll be found very attractive by people. These are also the planets of money because the creativeness also has the money planets. So you may want to be with people on this morning and afternoon of Saturday the 15th to be able to showing off that level of imagination and creativity. It's going to work. It's going to work because they are always very rewarding planets for you. So do that and be choosy on the company you keep, and you're going to benefit. The trouble is, some evening and nightfall planets of the rebelliousness are waiting to go to the morning and to the afternoon. So once in a while, you'll have the urge to do things in a different manner, just to gain interest or attract attention. Don't do that. Be part of the team would be better always. Because these planets make you behave very differently. Differently in the sense that others won't understand what you're saying or what you're doing. So try to not be the leader, but to be showing off your abilities more than ever. Evening and nightfall, that's no good. Now these planets totally make you rebellious and they make you a person who just doesn't want teamwork. So you're going to be not agreeable to whoever is planning the evening and nightfall to start with. So why even bother to join that company? And you yourself should never be the organizer or planner because you organize it in a way that people will just not understand what you're doing. So things are going to go very wrong in the evening nightfall very unexpectedly. I call them the planets of accidents, whether physical accidents, financial accidents, or even personal accidents of romance or marriage. Things can go very bad very quickly. There's also a planet of ego. So your ego may be insulted, and then you may definitely be a difficult person. So morning and afternoon, very charming, wonderful, and rewarding. Evening and nightfall can suddenly get out of hand. So choose the company very carefully. If you detect people you don't like, then move away from there. Now, this 90-minute session I have for you is going to be an experience, and all you have to pay is USD $50 to know your next 9 years, firstly. It'll be based on your date of birth, on your time of birth, and most importantly, on your palms. All these lines changing and signs coming and going. Palms are changing all the time. Who makes the changes? Is the soul within you who does it. So the mapping out is all there on your palms. And so I will show you how in this 90-minute session to know your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. We'll go through that quickly. And I will show you your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. All these energies accumulated, they mean a lot. They show that specialness out of you. And I will show you how to reach that soul. All of us will reach it one day. It will automatically be activated, but only in our 50s or 60s or 70s. Always too late. So I will show you how to accelerate the energy. At whatever age you see me, we can accelerate it to a reasonable 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, like that. And then it will go on for your whole life. I'll teach you how to stay with the soul and have it become activated. And most of all, if you like to play lotteries, you can include the energy of your soul, because to win a lottery is a supernatural thing. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. So there's so much to teach you in this 90-minute session. Here's my email again. Send me this email. Let's get going. And let's get you to that special level, to be that extraordinary person. You see the extraordinary people all over the place now, doing things at such a magnitude of success. And why shouldn't it be you? In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.